Game recognizes game. Experience next level gameplay and lifelike visuals as you compete as your favorite NBA and WNBA teams. Showcase your deep arsenal of moves with revamped interior defense and dribble combo controls for more rewarding skill-based actions and effectiveness. Enjoy pure, authentic action with up-to-date rosters and historic teams, bringing you even closer to the game unlike ever before. Guys, today we have a lot of 2K24 news to talk about, so you already know whatever you gotta do, make sure that like button is blue, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and let's get right into the news. So every year we hear that, man, fancy words, all described, all nice. I don't know, I gotta see the gameplay before I can judge it. I'm not gonna listen to that fancy stuff. Anyway, we got more confirmation that the beach will be on next gen. It says MyCareer heats up, take control of your legacy in MyCareer and ascend from a generational talent to a Hall of Famer, chasing greatness and championships along the way. Explore a stunning tropical backdrop and flex your custom personalized style in an all-new beachfront for PS5 and Xbox Series X, rich with optional side quest and sizzling street ball competition. So there's a lot to unpack right there. First of all, obviously, you know, there is going to be a beach looking themed city for next gen, which we talked about in the last video, but someone tagged me on Twitter and called me stupid and said I couldn't read because it didn't say next gen in the last video when we already knew that. I told you guys that's what it was. Anyway, I bet bro's looking stupid right now, but what I'm trying to say is it said also optional side quests. So the way they worded that could mean that we're finally able to skip the quest. Okay, I'm sure your first player, you're not going to be able to skip the quest, right? But after that, like in previous years, you might be able to finally not have 10 rappers, which would be great because oh my god, if I have to control the narrative and put on the hot dog hat one more time, I might run full speed into my wall. But anyway, this is, I believe, the most interesting thing that 2K has told us about the gameplay so far. And like I told you guys, the gameplay trailer will probably be coming out soon. That's cinematic gameplay. It's not necessarily the part gameplay that some people want, but we're going one thing at a time, okay? We're talking about gameplay, then we'll be looking at it, and then before you know it, the game will be out. But anyway, it says, introducing ProPlay. Next level gameplay is going to leap forward in 2K24 with all new ProPlay technology. Using actual footage from NBA games, 2K24 maps unrivaled gameplay with compelling moves from the NBA season. ProPlay translates your favorite player's signature crossovers, spin moves, and jump shots into in-game animations to create the most authentic NBA 2K game yet. So I heard some people saying like Madden did that or something. I haven't played Madden in years, so I don't know. But apparently other games have already done that as well. I don't know how they worked for the other games, if they worked good or not. But, oh man, I really hope that 2K tested these things because I don't know. It's sounding scary that our gameplay is going to be based off some new technology they have. But something we really need to talk about as we're talking about gameplay and stuff today is things like this happening on 2K24. When you go to blitz someone, when you go to steal the ball and they run straight through your body, that's got to end. I mean, there's not a single person that should be like, yeah, that should happen in the game. But something that's very interesting is the fact that this is the most interesting 2K we've had in a long time. Now, what I'm trying to say is, remember, do not buy 2K24 because of me. Do not buy it because of my videos. Buy the game at your own risk. I'm not paid by 2K. My soul is not in Ronnie 2K's basement. But what I'm trying to say is 2K, last year we got information from the developers and stuff, and they basically said that the game runs off like a 3-year basis. Now, what that means is if you guys played 2K21 Next Gen, 22, 23, since 21 Next Gen, the dribbling and just the way the game feels has been very similar. They changed it in 22, made it a little bit smoother, I guess. 23, a little bit smoother. You guys know when 21 Next Gen came out, the dribbling was god awful. It felt horrible, right? And then if you go back, 18 was like the really glitchy dribble moves, and then in 19 they still had the glitchy dribble moves and the movement and stuff, but they toned it down a little bit, and then 20 was like the balanced game of both of those. So every 3 years they do something new. So 2K24, we're going to have a new feel of the game. If we're going by what the developer said last year, it should have finally a different feel from 21, 22, and 23 next gen. But not only that, 2K has never had a level system for more than 2 years. So are they going to change that this year? Now, you guys are probably like, what? No. 18, 19, road to 99, 20, 21, Legend. Then we're back 22, 23 with the season. So who knows if 2K24 is going to have seasons again. As you guys know from the pre-order description, you are going to get a double XP token, but it didn't explain it like it did last year where you got a 10% bonus for each game that you played towards your season level. So who knows? There might be seasons and some sort of legend grind. We don't know yet. I can't tell you guys. Don't want to lie to you because I don't know the information yet. But if you look at the pre-order stuff, it said 2K24 electric skateboard. Maybe I didn't see that last time. Then you got, of course, the 2-hour double XP coin like I just said. But electric skateboard. 2K, please do not tell me that you're going to be giving us 15. No, actually, I think we have more than that. I think it's like 18 fast travel items this year. I mean, it's disgusting. Now, I see some people saying that they're like, oh, I don't have the time to play. I'm so glad I get rewards. Are you really glad that you still get rewards when the rewards are terrible? In my opinion, I would rather less people get rewards and get cool stuff than everybody get rewards that's not cool. We talked about it in the last video. I do think for the casual players, there should still be seasons and then also a legend grind for the people that only play 2K or are kids and, you know, they got more time than adults, stuff like that. 2K does need to think of the casual players, but at the same time, like we said in the last video, a lot of casuals, actual casuals, because some people think that they're casuals and they're not, don't have the time to hit level 40. But the sweats hit level 40 too fast. So what are they going to do? I have no idea. I'm just throwing things out there. Now, back to the gameplay. Steezo made a tweet and he said, take adrenaline boost out of the game for 2K24. It was implemented to limit dribblers, but all it did was force the majority of players to have the same stop and go rim run playstyle to compensate, killing the creativity in game styles for guards and making the game more slow paced, redundant, and boring. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Now, I've told you guys before that, you know, I don't really care if they bring adrenaline boost back or not, but if they do, I showed you guys the clips as well, just for those people that don't know. You know, the LeBron step back that jumps you 30 feet back, or the Russell Westbrook moving crossover this year where you're able to just fly 20 feet. Those up and down moves don't use any adrenaline. So it's weird that 2K went in and they obviously knew what these moves do. They only limited left-right movement. So if you guys care about actual balance, because I always try to talk from a extremely non-biased point of view, right? I've got like 10 builds, so it doesn't really matter. I got more non-meta, non-left-right builds than I do left-right builds. But what I'm saying is, if you don't actually, you know, have a bias, if you want balance, you should agree that up and down moves should take adrenaline as well, right? If I do, like, at some point there has to be some sort of limit. If I do 3 LeBron hopbacks in one play, you're telling me that shouldn't cost an adrenaline? Or LeBron hop back into a Russell moving cross and then another LeBron hop, like, you know what I'm saying? At some point, up and down moves have to take adrenaline as well if they bring it back. Now, I'm going to be able to adjust no matter what, so that's why I said I don't really care. But like Steezo did say, it kind of does force rim running more, which is a lot of people's complaint this year is, you know, rim running is a crazy playstyle. But one thing I really don't understand is that a lot of the 2K community, maybe like 10-20%, really hates the left-right style. Now in 2K22, the left-right style was so bad. I do understand that. It was bad. It was really OP. You had that set shot or whatever that was super fast with Hall of Fame blinders and you made whites all the time. I get that. But people still extremely hate on the left-right style and they want it nerfed even more. It's like, how much do you want that nerf, bro? 2K literally just made a whole game around nerfing that style. So I don't know. It's like, at this point, bro, if you can't guard it, you suck. Okay, I'm sorry. You're just not that good. I'm sorry. I don't want to break your heart. Now, of course, stage players, 2K League players, they're very good at that. There's levels to the left riding. Some people think that like little Timmy can do the same left riding as a 2K League player. But what I'm saying is, if you're playing, you know, casual park or rec, if you can't guard the average person left riding at this point, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I really don't know what to tell you. Anyway, with crossplay, we got some information about game chat. It says, with crossplay enabled, players on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X/S will be able to communicate in game using voice chat. So that's from the NBA 2K Discord. If you guys care, you can, you know, I guess find out how to get into the 2K Discord. I used to be in there, but I didn't really get a lot of good stuff out of it, so I left because I don't know. They just, you know, if they post good stuff, it pops up on Twitter anyway. But maybe in the future I'll be in it. Now, I want to tell you guys something as well that's another kind of hard truth, because with all this crossplay talk, I'm seeing, oh man, then PlayStation guys are done for. Now, obviously, people like Solo and stuff are trolling if you see them on Twitter, but there's a lot of people taking it very serious. Oh, the Xbox guys are done for. I just want to let you guys know, because I've played Xbox and PlayStation many times, in the casual part and rec and all that, there is little to no difference at all in terms of skill, okay? Both consoles have casual players, and both consoles have what you would call sweats or tryhards in the park and stuff. It's very similar. If you play 100 games on Xbox and 100 games on PlayStation, it's around the exact same competition. Now you might be like, oh, Badge Plug, you're just an Xbox player. Oh, you're lying, bro. I don't believe that. You're not good. Well, that's what I heard last year as well. And then within 1 week of being on PlayStation, I went on a 108 win streak. So I'm not saying that PlayStation is not as good. I'm proving my point that I went over to PlayStation after hearing that and went on a 108 win streak. So what I'm trying to say is I'm proving my point that competition is basically the exact same, bro. It is basically the same. Now, you might have bad luck and somehow run into more sweats on one console than the other, but basically if you were to take, you know, 1 million 2K players on Xbox, 1 million on PlayStation, it's gonna be around the same skill level, bro, casually. Now when you get into like Pro-Am and stuff, apparently Pro-Am has had the better teams on Xbox for a few years. The stage players have been better on PlayStation, I believe. So it's really just a mix, okay? It's really just a mix, but casually it's not that different, okay? I have to tell you guys. Anyway, Solo had a really good point. He said this is how Takeover should work in 2K24. You don't choose a Takeover when creating your build. Whatever you do in the game determines what Takeover you get. If you shoot a bunch of 3s in game, you should get Sharp Take that game. This way, no one gets Sharp Take from rim running. And that got 3,500 likes. So that's the first time I've ever seen that idea, and I actually agree with that. I think that's a really cool method if 2K did it right, that you would have to earn what Takeover you're doing, because some people literally, you guys know what I'm talking about, they'll dunk it 4 times and then start spraying 3s with their Sharp Takeover, and it's like, does that really make sense? I don't necessarily think that is how 2K should go with their Takeover anymore once I've seen that tweet. Now, some people think that crossplay is going to include PC. It is not, although I do feel really bad for the PC community because you guys still are not getting a next-gen game. They haven't got a next-gen game yet, I don't believe. So that's really tough, but yes, crossplay will not be on PC. You don't have to worry about the hackers and stuff. I really wish 2K would go in there and like fix all the hackers and all that, and we could have crossplay with everything, because I got a PC myself that I put a lot of money into, obviously for like YouTube and stuff as well, not like for gaming necessarily, but I would really like to use that. You know what I'm saying? I would really like to play 2K at like 120 frames or 180 or something crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because it would look nice. It would look better on the recordings. It would look better on the videos for you guys, stuff like that. But anyway, make sure y'all click this video right here on 2K24. There's more information on this video. You need to watch this video right here. It's your boy Badge Plug. You've been plugged in. Click this video. I don't know what you're doing, bro. Click this video right here and I'm out. Bro, what are you doing? Click the video and I'm out. What are you doing?